me began at the feet of my mother. And she is quiet and noble and surviving. And absolutely every single thing that I'm not, in the sense that when I was a little girl, I would juxtapose myself. And I couldn't check off many boxes. You know, she's very quiet. Nope. She's very appropriate. Nope. She's never profane. Nope. You know, all these things. She's like, you know, that she's Southern debutante extraordinaire. You know, white lace glove, delicious. Like, that's her. And when I was little, the juxtaposition hurt me. Because when I was little, I thought there was some monolithic way to do womanness. I'm past that. But when I was a little girl, the comparison cost me something. I thought I was flawed. I thought I wasn't doing it right. And yet I couldn't do it any other way. So this poem is for my mother. And it's really sort of the reckoning with those things, and for me to sort of, in the process of honoring how she showed up and how she shows up, it is also the full acknowledgement that the way in which I show up in the world is perfectly fine too. So this is for her. Mama, women like you are impossible. There is no template for your kind of red ribbon resilience. My daddy did not have the right circumference to carry you, river woman. You were made of so much marrow. And he's so indulgent in geography, the mud on his boots always looked like departure. I wanted to love you as he should have. To reassemble your bones back into the flesh-born masonry that looks the most like heaven. To genuflect under your apron, swallow the psalms you poured into soup pots. Mama, women like you are mostly mythological. Mountain-esque matriarchs whose stories we borrow from to keep some starch in our backs, stars in our eyes. I wanted to watch you swoon and puddle over when somebody who loved you epic brought you close, held you like they knew what you were for, not the one you pulled from the wreckage of his mostly titanic life to cook grits for after sunset and distract with sweet potato pie. Mama, you are impossibly woman. Your over-muscled grief, steaming in your own blood. The hooks of history that hauled you head down and dripping in the knowledge of all the arms you died in. Your resurrection songs lift the sky into my throat. When my daddy left, what color were the moans in your cheeks? When my stepdaddy beat you, what did you do with the roar in your back, woman? You were bone and tidal blood, making biscuits in the morning. I have never known you to bleed out loud. The clenched-knuckled wailing that never makes it past your ribs. You are every yellowing page in my notebook. You are all I know about women. I make up stories about the you I find in that one old photo album. Every picture is frayed at the edge. The wild in your eyes is a perch to fly from. Without the spill of daughters oozing from the yawn in your thighs, spinning prettily like a bee, you had a cigarette between two fingers, just honeyed in your soft, black, whimsical, right now womanness when your body was new and unstoried, when your head did not dip below the dawn? Were you ever just dandelion wine? Did you ever let your body be an altar? Did you ever let your pain lay open? Spread it out across your face? Let it be the dirge it is. I don't know how to live bloodlessly, mama. Everything in me is so profane and piled up. I'm a red dress and an open secret. We are related by way of backbone. You are all I know of woman. And I'm nothing like you, mama. You are all I know of woman. And I am nothing like you.